Alright, so we got a big list of game mode options and everything else. I want to move the troubleshooting section lower. Alright, so it'll be game options. And we should have another one which is going to be common option sets. Let's see. This is the list of option sets which are currently supported on the official servers. So let's get our list of names here. Okay, so for every line here, we want to format this. And then we need the next line as well. Okay, so let's just go down the line and enter all of our data. Alright, so players will enter stealth when crouched. Players will always be in stealth when not performing an action. There will be no ball indicator. There will be many balls in play. The ball will be much larger. Ball will be slow. Alright. Ball will be faster, slower. Attacks are faster, players hit harder. Attacks are slower, players don't get stunned as much. Balls stick to players when they get hit. Balls may be stolen from other players. Balls stick to players when they get hit. Balls cannot be stolen. Unless directly struck by other players. No wall hits. Players cannot run out of walls. Striking other players will turn them to your team. Stomping on other players will turn them to your team. Bull jumps. Players can jump again in the air. Players can jump twice again in the air. Players can jump forever in the air. Bots will be more difficult. Bots will be a lot easier. Bots will not attack other bots or players. Ball will instantly reset. Players will be reset when a goal is scored. Alright. Let's see what that looks like. Common option sets, game options available. Yeah, alright. This is a list of game options that you can customize in your custom game config. Use this to modifying these values and setting them to extreme. Setting them to extremes may cause unstable performance or unintended gameplay. Go nuts. Alright, so that's the wiki there. I'm looking at my schedule to see what else I got going on. So that was write documentation for playlist stuff on the wiki. Just done. So that's good to go. Alright, so what else have we got rolling around? That was our match length bug fix. Alright. Awesome, so that's working. So what else would we be doing? I mean, the only thing that I can really fix, I could take a look at the ball pointer math, but I don't want to get into that. Let me take a look here. So I'm just looking at what, if we wanted some Twitch emotes in chat, in our game chat, we could support a few of those. I mean, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I just need to figure out the format for them and what we'd actually want to use. So I guess the format for all the emotes is each emote has its own unique URL is what it looks like. So it's this emoticons thing that we'd have to actually use. So if we wanted to set these up in chat, I would need to go get all the emotes that we currently have and do some replacement on it. So I mean, I could do that. It's not incredibly difficult. Let me see. There's a couple of them that I could snag. Let's just start with 3. Yeah. And we'll just do some real simple stuff for this. You know, like, we don't need to be any sort of complicated, just to get some basic stuff in here. Do we need the HTTPS? Can it just be a normal non-SSL connection? Yeah, it can. Okay. Well, we'll just do it over non-SSL because that'll be faster. Not by much, but whatever. Who cares? Alright, so it's basically going to be when we're in game, we want like on chat message, in-game chat message. Okay, it's on chat messages. Okay, so we're going to want var content equals message.content. So we're going to want to go through for key in emotes replace. How do we do this? Like, we have our stir, right? But we're going to want to add inline images to our text. See what this looks like locally. It's a simple chat widget, and we want the, yeah, I want this to Alright, so this is just adding a line. So the line is, we're setting values in a text area. What is this thing? It's a text area. So let me see. We need a rich text area. Yeah, I'd have to do a whole bunch of stuff for that. So, let me think. What would be an easier way to do some Twitch chat emote stuff? I mean, I could just pop up, the emote image and add this stuff to chat normally. So basically it'd be like if we found an emote on there, like as a message, then instead of showing up in chat, it would actually spam it on your screen. That'd be alright. Like, put it in a random location. Why don't I do that? Why don't I just mess with that? Seems like something that won't take an incredible amount of time and kind of works. So we'll make an emote container. Alright, so we're going to have this.m emote container. Alright, so basically what I'm going to want to do is create one of these guys. So Let's actually make this into a function. So that should set our image. Alright, so we've got our emote clone and everything else. So I need the in-game player announce container. So this will be an emotes container, and then we'll have the emote so position, absolute, let's do width, 24 vmin, height, 24 vmin, and then our left, 0 vmin, top, 0 vmin. So that should do that sort of thing. Alright. And why don't we just not have our timeouts here just quite yet. So let's see what this does for us. Besides causing errors, and this messaging stuff is screwed up. Alright, so guess emotes should be on top of everything, right? Guess we never added this to anything. Let's just do that. So it looks like that right now, which is pretty bad. Let's see, what if we switch it to 4? What does that do for us? Yeah, that's better. Alright, so we'll use the 4. Was there a 5 version? There is a 5 version, is what it looks like. So we'll do that. Oops, this should be in-game emote container instead of the other thing. There we go. All right. And let's take a look at if it Okay, so what we want to do basically is we're going to want to go through and get how many of these actually exist. So I want to parse out the tokens that we have. Okay, I guess maybe do while I guess we could just do if message.content. I guess we should do index of. It's just index of. It's greater than or equal to 0. This dot create emote. G emotes replace subkey. And all we want to do is randomize the location of that. So Alright, so that should set it in a random location. 1690. So we can spam that sort of crap in chat. It'll show up everywhere. That's gonna be pretty funny. Alright, so let's set our global emote stuff. So G emote radius, let's say that's gonna be 80. G emote width equals 8 or 16. Emote fade in equals 500. Fade out is 1,000. Let's just say fade out's 500. And alright, so this will be emote radius minus emote radius divided by 2. Minus the emote width divided by 2. Alright, so this is going to be the emote fade in. This will be the fade out. Again, this will be fade out, and this will be the stick time. And let's test out some of these other ones. Looks like it's not finding that bitey dead emote. Let's take another look at it. Oh, there's only a 3? Oh, I had screwed up the URL on it, that's all. So now we can spam all the bullshit in chat. That's gonna be really funny. And we'll want to do that for the complex chat as well. I mean the simple chat, alright. Alright, so I guess we don't need all the... We don't need this guy, the simple chat, to actually do anything, because the complex chat's still going to be running. That's what it looks like, so... Alright, well that's cool. That's gonna be really really stupid in chat for the update, but we might be able to surprise a few people at least. It's Friday, isn't it? What? Alright, well I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna do today then, because I'm kind of running out of stuff, and the updates there, I don't want to be doing too much. So I think that's going to be everything for me today. And because I have such a large audience at the moment of exactly 0 people, let's see, this will be some basic Twitch chat, Twitch emotes in game. So I'm going to sign off. So thanks for sticking around, and have a good rest of your day.